chaos at the border of Spain's North African enclave in Morocco. This is a city called Ceuta.
Democratic Party wants this to happen to America. We can't let this happen. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Deontay. Let's check this video out. This happened in Spain.
You're
Crazy.
watching as thousands of migrants break through the fence and completely overwhelm the border police. Their video showing huge groups of people, mostly young military-age guys, cramming into inflatable
No women, no
tubes. They're
children.
arriving on shore another way, some of them wading in the water as they break through the gates to get to the other side.
Those
Breakthrough. My bad, but bro, on this video. Breakthrough, you guys, they breaking through. Ain't like they coming there, you know what I'm saying? They breaking through. That's crazy. And he want to go, what I'm saying, they want the country to give them respect. You're not getting country respect. You breaking in. You breaking in. And the Democratic Party wants the same thing that happened in America. And the same, you know, the Democrat soldiers BS. Democrats, period. This is trash. You can't let this happen, man. There ain't no women and children in the crowd. Insane. Let's continue.
scenes look almost exactly like that movie that came out with Brad Pitt. It was called World War Z, and there's a scene where there's a bunch of zombies and they're throwing themselves over the wall trying to get anybody to run around like it's the end of the world, right? But this is how you overthrow a country without even having to fire a single shot. And what's interesting is if you actually look at that video again, think about this. How many women, how many young children did you see in a group of individuals who were invading that country? You didn't see a single one, did you? Yep, but you saw a whole bunch of military-aged men just waltzing right in. How much do you think they are going to care about or respect the laws there in Spain? How do you think they're going to assimilate? They're not, because they don't have to.
Nope.
When you're just allowed to come into whatever country you want and do whatever you want, you're not going to have much respect for that country now, will you? What's really interesting is there are going to be leftists and individuals, even in places like Spain,
and they feel it.
Scenes like this. You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, oh, we should let them in. We should be welcoming this and that, right? While their own mothers and daughters and sisters don't feel safe walking around because you got
no logic, just feel
in the streets. But this is what they want to have happen. This is how you overthrow a country. Mass migration from individuals who do not care about your country whatsoever. They're trying to do this here in America. They tried really hard during the Biden years. We had to fight in places like here in Texas just to keep our own borders somewhat secure. And even that didn't work as well as we wanted it to, because there's so many individuals who are here in Texas now. But you got people who are going to advocate for this, which is ultimately self-defeating. And we cannot allow this to continue. It cannot happen in any normal functioning society that wants to have a hope for the future.
Right. That's why I'm MAGA. I love my country. I love everybody. But come to country the right way. I can't go over the country and do that. And y'all know that. And we all know that. So thanks for stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. My name is Deontay. Thank you.